away we go for Thirsty Thursday. How are you? Thanks for being here. I'm Tyler Glen, and welcome into the Beach Bunker and a show about some food and some fun places and a little bit of mayhem of life. Speaking of mayhem, next time you go to Vegas, forget the zip line. Forget sitting in the wave pool or touring the strip on a limousine. How about a shopping cart, a giant shopping cart? Sunseeker doing it as we speak. We got the pictures and the video to prove it. Awesome stuff coming up. Speaking of some amazing pictures and video, doorbell camera captures the moment a woman gives birth. Doorbell cam is good to see when, other packages come. The Amazon delivery guy, maybe somebody's trying to sell something. Well, this is quite the package being delivered. Want to lose 100 pounds? Experts say there is a 2-ingredient snack that'll help you lose 100 pounds. They've got my attention. We'll take a look together coming up on the show. Also, one and done. This is interesting. One and done. The Canadian family is now parents with just one child and some with no children at all. A bit of a shocking new study released this week, and we'll talk a little bit about that. And millennials are all upset on TikTok because of generational costumes. It was all okay. It was okay when you could dress like the cast of Grease. You know what I'm talking about? The black leather jacket, John Travolta. You can see Olivia Newton-John with that poofy dress. It's the 50s. Oh, it's so cute. It's so amazing. And let's dress up like the cast of Grease. Now, the tables have turned, and today's generation wants to dress up like millennials. They're not exactly happy about that. They're feeling a little bit old. Also, it's National Family TV Show Day. How well do you know your classic TV shows? We're going to find out together as we get into your Thirsty Thursday. Let's get rolling. It's also Global Smoothie Day today. And we're asking you what you like to put in your smoothie to make it delicious. Let's take a look outside this morning and check your weather and roads. Brought to you by westmanshuttle.com. Your first-class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is on westmanshuttle.com. Call 204-730-2333. westmanshuttle.com. We are looking at a little bit of sunshine today, but it is frosty. We've got cool temperatures. 2 degrees, but not quite as bad as it's gonna get. Buckle up, kids. We've got some really cold temperatures coming tonight. -5. The big one, the big frost is coming tonight. We start out at 2 degrees. You're going to want to be, once again, alert to the wind. Wind is going to be a problem today, tonight, and tomorrow. Gusting at times to 50 kilometers an hour. Some online reports say a repeat of last weekend. I don't think it's going to be quite that bad, but 50 kilometers an hour is still, that's 30 miles an hour. There's some pretty stiff winds. If it's not tied down, it's going to blow into the neighbor's yard. And by the way, the overnight lows after our -5 tonight, around 2, 5, 11 Friday into Saturday. So get ready for the frost. It's coming tonight, down to -5. We'll see sunshine today and our first below normal day in quite some time, a high of just 12. Normally we should be at 15, but we'll have sunshine and we'll be back up above normal tomorrow when we hit 18 degrees. Taking a look across North America, who is frosty this morning. Was this is taking some time to load? It's frosty. Everything in blue, especially the dark blue. That's the frosty stuff on the map. Top left corner, bottom left is our radar this morning. And is it me? Is it my eyes? Is it the radar? Am I seeing something blue floating across Saskatchewan there, kind of in the Yorkton area? What the hell? No, that's got to be a blip. That's got to be a blip. Although, it's -1 in Yorkton. And if there's some rain moving into the area in Yorkton at -1, oh, God, we know what that means. Let's hope that's not happening. Let's just chalk it up to a blip. A little blip on the radar. Blip on the radar. Oh, yes, it is Friday's Eve. Welcome to All Friday's Eve. The weekend is almost here. You can just see it over the horizon. Let's welcome everybody aboard. See who we've got in chat this morning to say good morning. Thank you so much for being part of the fun. We're here for 2 hours every weekday, 7 to 9. We're on all the platforms for the first hour, so you'll find us on TikTok. You'll find us on X. You'll find us on YouTube. You'll find us on Facebook. And, of course, the mothership is Twitch. It's the streaming platform a lot of kids are using to play video games. I mean, every kid's playing video games on Twitch these days. Then you got the old guy like me that's got a little show that is called non-gaming programming. There's a few of us, a lot of sports stations. If you're into sports, they got lots of sports talk, mainly pretty much all of it's in the States. A lot of college football, NFL, stuff like that, but anyway, and here we are in the beach bunker. Shorts and sandals, beach time every day, guaranteed. Derek has sent us a couple more songs for our beach break today, so I'm excited about that. We'll get to that in the next 15 minutes. We also like to start with positivity, so we do yesterday's good thing. So if something good happened to you yesterday, get locked and loaded and ready to go. It could be big, it could be small, it could be someone carried the groceries to the car for you. That $500 bag of groceries. And unlike Eddie Murphy in Saturday Night Live, he did not run in the other direction. Remember that skit? All right. We start with Twitch. Twitch is always cooking before the show even gets going. And putting the coffee maker on this morning is Tosh and Road Reverend. Happy Thirsty Thursday with MJ2. Good morning to you. Cheryl is in here too. Janine is here on Facebook. Cindy's here on Twitch. Valerie Horn on Facebook. It's nice to see you, Valerie. Welcome. Hope you're having a great Thursday. She's got, I think, a teddy bear. Waving. Hello. Speaking of bears, Polar Bear is here. Handy's here on TikTok. Good morning, Handy. Good to see you. Zumba Bernice is here on Twitch. Nick's here on Facebook. Quentin's here on Twitch. KDD is here too. Good morning to you. Ryan is saying good morning, everybody. Debbie Kynock too is back in action, back on the show. Here she is. She is back on the show. Debbie, hope everything's going good and you're staying nice and warm. She's a frosty one. Holy moly. She's going to get cold tonight, down to -5. Yeah, that is not going to be fun. But I think everything's off the garden. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think we're all swimming in tomatoes and cucumbers and all the other good stuff. So I hope that's the case. But, I kind of like seeing the flowers as long as we can. So for a walk yesterday, and the neighbors are all wearing their winter coats. And, of course, your buddy Ty. He's in his shorts and sandals. Shorts and sandals. And they're all looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? Do you know how cold it is? It's like plus 7. And I'm like, yeah, but it was 32 degrees just a few days ago. It's all good. MJ's got like cold emoji. Cold. Laurie is here on Facebook. Good morning, Laurie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Welcome everybody from all platforms. Good to see you this morning. And we'll continue to welcome folks aboard as we get into our Thirsty Thursday together. But first, let's get into good thing. Let's do it. I have been so far behind earlier this week. It's nice to be ahead of schedule and get into yesterday's good thing. What is going on? What is happening? What is good for you right now? What is going on that's good? The Jets, they won. Everybody is winning. What is going on? These are some very anxious times in the sports world. If everybody's team is winning, which teams are losing? Okay, Bombers are winning. The Wheat Kings, our local hockey team, they're in the CHL top 10. How cool is that? The Jets have won. The Vikings. The Vikings have even won. Look at the Vikings. Everybody is winning. This is so great. And I hope you're winning, whatever it is that you're doing. I hope that things are going well for you. Feel free to just jump on in, GT, good thing, and tell us something that is, TikTok's waking up now. So we'll be seeing a few more good, here they come. Here they come. They're like the late kids at school. Hey, there's a few empty seats on the fourth row there. Yeah, that's those kids that they like to show up a little later than everybody else to say hello. That's just fine. That's good. We'll say good morning to you too, Mikey, Blazer, Anna, Elaine, Peter. Good morning. Welcome. No good things yesterday, guys. Think. It could be small, something small. We got to get at least 3. We got to start with at least 3 good things yesterday. I had a little talk with my neighbors. I actually went for a walk yesterday with Dizzy. Now, it's not my good thing. But there is a small pond near my house. It was about 6:45, and I remember this because I thought to myself, I can't believe that the sun is setting this early. And as people are walking by in their winter coats, I stopped with my dog. Dog looked up at me. He looked up at me like, is everything okay? And I was looking across this pond as the sun was going down. The oranges, the red, kind of like the picture on The Good Thing that you're seeing with this girl going, ha, ha, ha. And I just sat there for a minute and I just enjoyed what little heat the sun was providing as it was going down on a Wednesday night. Truly taking in the moment. I am consciously trying to do this more and more. Because as I get older, as I age, I find that the good times are hard to bottle up. This song, Jim Croce, Time in a Bottle, yeah, it's haunting me. You know the song I'm talking about? It's kind of a sad song. If I could take time in a bottle. And as you get older, and for those that are on TikTok, young ones, you too will get old. And you too will try and bottle up your good times. You got to just savor this second, this moment. Enjoy the cookie. Enjoy the cake. Enjoy the piece of pizza. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy a compliment. Say thank you. Don't say, oh, that's not true. That's not true. Enjoy. Soak it up. So that was my good thing yesterday. And then the dog, we kept walking, and he's like, no, you're not good, are you? You're crazy. I got a crazy odor. But he feeds me and gives me little sausages. Tosh gave me a good thing. Oh, where? Oh, you gave me a good thing. The Jets game. You were excited about the Jets game. Very good. Oh, Cindy is feeling better today after having a bit of a tough go with these colds that are going around. Oh, there was a soccer jamboree. Yay, there we go. Soccer jamboree. Took a couple hours off to watch Bo run and play. That's awesome, soccer jamboree. I wish the weather was a little bit better. It was cool for soccer jam, but the kids are running around. They're running around. They're staying warm. That's good. Thank you for sharing. I hear that song and I think of Mr. Chow singing it from The Hangover. Okay. Nice. Molly's here. Good morning. Ryan. Okay, we got our second of 3. We need one more. GT gearing up for successful inventory. Oh, boy. Psyching yourself up. Nick is gearing up for a comedy show. We just had Fluffy in Winnipeg. What was it, last weekend? Was it last weekend? Yeah, just a few days ago, which is a good thing. And Nick is already excited about another comedian, Sarah Milliken, who will be in Winnipeg in 25. Yay! That is fantastic! Yay! Okay, we got our 3 good things. That's awesome. Okay. Alicia's here on Twitch to say good morning. Hello, Alicia. And so is Cassandra. She's on TikTok. Hi, Cassandra. Hi, Alex. Hi, Kathy. It's been a while. Hi, nice to see you, Kathy, on TikTok. Welcome. If you've got a good thing, this is the last call. Something cool happened to you yesterday. Could be big, could be small. It's yesterday's good thing. Time to share. Time to share. Keith Bazin, I see you. Thanks, pal. Thanks for dropping by, Keith. And thanks for sharing yesterday's good thing. I would say this is a good thing. Going to Las Vegas. Corrine Holyoke is in Las Vegas, and she has done this. She has taken a tour on the shopping cart. Have you ever seen this before? I've been to Vegas a few times, and I've never seen this. David has jumped off the stratosphere. I had a friend, Dee Dee, who did the zip line down on Fremont Street. When you go to Vegas, okay, first off, have you ever been to Las Vegas? And number two, when you're in Las Vegas, what is something really cool that you've done that you'd say, Tyler, you've got to do this? There's the double-decker bus that takes you down the strip. You can ride in a limo. Las Vegas. Now, the good thing about Las Vegas is really, and I hate to be cliche, is that there really is something for everybody to do there. They've got football now. They've had hockey for years. They'll soon have baseball. The Tropicana is going to be destroyed in the coming weeks. They're going to pull it down. It's been in business since the 50s. They're going to have the Oakland A's move to Vegas. So there'll be Major League Baseball. They'll basically have all the sports but basketball. That's the good news. It doesn't matter what your age is. Oh, I've got like a, 8-year-old little girl. Well, they've got like a massive doll building factory. They have a way of getting your money in Vegas. It's like the town has moved from being gambling central to just hand over your money. We'll give you an activity. Want to go shoot a machine gun? Oh, I did that. Oh, was that fun? Go to the range, unload M16. I'm like, oh boy, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. It's not like I've never shot a gun before, but you get one of those machine guns with a big clip on it, and you're like, ooh, I'm feeling the power. I feel powerless, and all of a sudden I'm feeling the power. Cindy says they're down there for a wedding right now. There they are, in front of their shopping cart. I think a few people need this when they go to Costco. Or the liquor mart. You need a shopping cart this big when you hit the liquor mart. Look at the size of that thing. And, of course, it's got seats in it. Cartzilla. And she's got some video she shared, too. All right. Well, they're playing some tunes here. Oh, we're going to go for a cruise down the strip. This is awesome. Corinne, thanks for sharing this. This is awesome. Past Treasure Island to your right there. And to your left is the Palazzo. And to your right is Treasure Island as we go down the strip here. Not very busy. This was last night. Last night in Las Vegas, cruising the strip in a damn shopping cart. I have to admit, that looks like fun. And I'm thinking the only thing missing is a cocktail when you're sitting up top there. But it's Las Vegas. You can have your cocktail as long as you're not the driver. That looks like fun. And that looks like something I would do. And they've closed the Mirage. That's another one they're going to tear down. In fact, I read yesterday that the Circus has been sold. Circus has been sold if you're a fan of that hotel, and I don't know if there's any fans of that hotel left. But the Circus has been sold, and they're going to tear it down and build a huge hotel. Harrah's. I'm going to come up to them. I think they're headed south. Little Caesar's Palace and the MG. This could probably go on for quite some time. Nice open air look at the strip. This is kind of genius. A neat novelty that they use the shopping cart of all things. They have a double-decker bus that you can ride in Las Vegas. But it's cooler to be in a shopping cart. I mean, you could do a convertible. Yeah, and it's quite affordable, actually, to rent a convertible for a day or two. And traffic is not too bad. Molly says, isn't Circus with the indoor rides? It is. Circus has the indoor rides. They got a huge theme park there. I don't know what will happen. That although Excalibur on the other end of the strip also has some, maybe not rides, it's more games, I guess, at the Excalibur. So, and now they've switched. They're headed north now. They're going north up the Strip, and this is past the Tropicana on the right-hand side where they're going to build that big baseball stadium. And that is going to be pretty cool when they get that thing done. Baseball in Las Vegas. Like I say, the only thing missing now will be basketball, which I'm sure they'll get. They've got the cash. Now, the only bad thing about Vegas these days, if you go, it is pricey. Anyone will tell you, those days of the 99-cent shrimp cocktail are gone, I think. The 99-cent hot dog is now a $3 hot dog, but it comes, I think, with a beer, and both are quite reasonable. Oh, there they are. There they are. Hey! Down for a wedding from Western Manitoba. Down, taking in the shopping cart. Hey, let's party. Everyone's partying in Vegas. Woo! Carrying the beer. Stayed at the Excalibur. That hotel's, I wouldn't stay there again. Excalibur is like the Circus. It's pretty old. It's gotten old. Thanks for the little tour there, Corinne, and good luck with the wedding. I'm sure everything will be awesome. Have lots of fun. It looks like you are. I want to see if there's any other pictures that I can show before we go. Oh, the beautiful flamingo. What started it all with Bugsy Siegel and the mob. Still looking gorgeous. Pink and beautiful. Closer to home, what's beautiful is the Elkhorn Resort and Clarso Nordic Spa. Don't forget their spa special. Their stay and soak spa special continues until the end of the month at Elkhorn Resort and Clarso Nordic Spa. Plus, we announced yesterday they've got some amazing entertainment planned for the month of October. If you're in the Riding Mountain National Park area, it would be a great idea to swing by Elkhorn Resort and the Clarso Nordic Spa to check out what's going on in a place called the Buffalo Bar. October 4th and 5th, Natalie Bourne will be performing. October the 11th, Juliana Moore. Jane Friesen will be performing October 18th and 19th, and on the 25th and 26th, there will be Katie McDonald performing in the Buffalo Bar. So just what you need to remember is that if you're up in the Riding Mountain National Park region and you want to take part in a really great deal for a stay and soak special, make it the Elkhorn. Good deal until October the 31st. And they've got great food. They've got stuff to do for the whole family, 12 months of the year. And, I mean, we're getting into the fall months, which means more activity in the Buffalo Bar and entertainment basically every weekend at the Elkhorn Resort. Time is running out for you to pick up your glow-in-the-dark merch from Tim Hortons. Oh, these are hot. It's the hottest Halloween merchandise on the planet, and Tim Hortons has got it. They've got the glow-in-the-dark Tim buckets. They've got the ghost coffee mugs that change color. They've got the glow-in-the-dark tumblers. And again, it's for a limited time at Tim Hortons Westman, an area with 10 locations to serve you in Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. Okay, and don't forget, buy any size hot or cold coffee and get a classic breakfast sandwich for just $3. You've always got time for Tim's. And I hope you can make some time for us this Saturday at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. I've got a $20 Shell gas gift card just for you to put some free gas in your tank. What do I need from you? I just want you to come and say hi. Get your tires tested for free. See, we're gonna do a tire safety Saturday. This all starts at 10 a.m. Saturday at Murray's. Goes until 2. I'll be there from 10 till 12. And one other thing that we're going to do is we're going to try and collect some non-perishables for the food bank because Thanksgiving is just over a week away, and we would like to make sure that they're fairly well stocked down at the food bank. So if you can help support the cause with a can or two of food or maybe a package or two of KD, we'll make it worth your while. We'll give you peace of mind when we check your tires at Murray's, and we'll give you a $20 Shell gas fuel card while supplies last. Center Bay. Okay, remember that. Center Bay. You'll see me there. We'll be live streaming. starting at 10 a.m. Saturday at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. Again, they're at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon, and that will start Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Now, we're keeping fingers crossed as far as the internet connection is going, and that seems to always be the theme with this show when we step outside the box a little bit, especially on the weekends, especially in places that we've never been before. However, if we have some challenges, we'll just move to the phone, and we'll do some live updates that way. But I will be there, and I look forward to seeing you, and I thank you in advance for dropping by. And again, we'll make it worth your while with a gas card. Okay, so Derek sent me a couple more AI hits for the show yesterday. Sent me a message. Did you get my songs? I'm like, no, I didn't get your songs. I did 2 more songs. Now, these have to play out of Facebook. I don't know how well they're going to play, Derek. We're going to try and take a beach break here. And we're going to the Grand Cayman Islands today. Well, that's not bad. No. That's not bad. That's not bad. We're going to give these a whirl. Okay, thanks, Derek, for sending these in. And let's start these back at the beginning here and head off to the Grand Cayman Islands and listen to Derek's AI creations for the show. Here we go. Well, it's not quite as sunny as we had hoped, but it's beautiful just the same. Take a look at this. Oh, I don't know. You've got to get that. That is huge. It's a huge shot. It's a big beach. This is a little bit better for you to see. All right. We'll be back with more in just a bit. More food, fun places, and mayhem. But first, to Derek's creation. Let's go. Happy Thirsty Thursday, Sunseekers. Thank you for being here. Let's go off to the beach.
Tyler and the Sunseekers waiting on a beach. Snow's a ghost in Manitoba, summer's out of reach. Shivering in their jackets, dreams of golden rays. Frozen lakes and icicles, they crave those sunny days. Oh, wake up sunshine, chase the cold away. Oh, warm us Tyler, bring the bright new day. Bonfire, heating up the night. Songs of distant islands where everything's alright. Winter ain't gonna hold us, longing for the sea. Tyler knows the secret, a beach in memory. Oh, wake up sunshine, chase the cold away. Oh, warm us Tyler, bring the bright new day. Bonfire, heating up the night. Songs of distant islands where everything's alright. Winter ain't gonna hold us, longing for the sea. Tyler knows the secret, a beach in memory. Oh, wake up sunshine, chase the cold away. Oh, warm us Tyler, bring the bright new day.
Derek did some AI magic for that one. Yeah, where's Bill? Something a little different. Of course, he's a little musically inclined as well, which helps a little bit. He's our resident musician.
Manitoba dreams summer, meeting
We appear to have
snowflakes falling slow.
We appear to have a resident everybody. We've got Derek, the resident musician. We've got Bernice, the resident Zumba instructor. We have got, everybody's got their, Quentin is the quintessential barber, which I'm going to be going to see him to get my ears lowered soon. Hey, we got everybody doing everything on this show. It's fantastic. Cindy is our chef. Tasha is our photographer. Everybody's got a role to play. And the lurkers, we love you too. 2 degrees in Brandon as we take a look outside And your weather and road update is brought to you by voicemanusa.com. Your first class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is on voicemanusa.com. Call 204-730-2333. Look at that sunshine. It's beautiful, but not a whole bunch of heat there. We have our first official double-digit wind chill, boys and girls. Oh! Whoa! We got a... Hello? No! Yes, it's true. Girl, you know it's true. I've been watching the Menendez brothers, Milli Vanilli. Have you been watching that on Netflix? Holy cow. -10 with the wind chill. I wonder what tomorrow's going to bring, because we're going to have 50 kilometer an hour winds today, tonight, tomorrow, and we've got frost coming in tonight, big time frost, -5. That's going to feel really cold, and we're going to have those temperatures. We're going to have that wind with us for quite some time till Saturday morning. Hopefully it dies down before the Big Murray show. Anyhow, get ready for some cooler temperatures. I know you've readied yourself already. You've readied yourself already because yesterday was not all that great, but today will be a little bit cooler than that with a high of just 12. 18 for Saturday. Okay, here's who's frosty. Ooh, the whole West, look at the blue. Here comes the fall. We knew it was coming. Soon it'll be time to hunker down, put the Halloween stuff out if you haven't already. I'm seeing pumpkins up and down my street. Soon it'll be time to just try and get those Christmas lights up before the real cold stuff comes. Take advantage of the warm weather and get those, dare I say, Mariah Carey lights up. All I want for Christmas. Okay. You know what today is? Today's a bunch of stuff. Today is Global Smoothie Day, and it's National Family TV Show Day today. And it's also Dinosaur Appreciation Day. So appreciate me. Okay, I'm a dinosaur. No, I'm kidding about the dinosaurs. But, you know, it's a tie-in to the whole family TV show. Do those even exist anymore? Is there a show, a television show, that brings the whole family together anymore? Nope. You're sitting on the couch watching this. Your spouse is sitting upstairs watching that. Kids are off in their rooms on the tiki-taka. Those days, I think, might be gone of the family TV show. However, we're going to test your knowledge on the show this morning. Quiz time. Get your thinking cap on next hour. We are going to test your TV knowledge. And as always, we've got the fictitious Super Dancing Mirror Ball Super Golden Globe Oscar Trophy of Fiction, which doesn't exist. Going to one lucky Sunseeker for their knowledge of classic TV shows. That's coming up on the show. However, Alicia says she still has some family time. Oh, just soak that up. Everybody watches Sheldon. Good stuff. Enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy it while it lasts. Because they grow up so fast, and all you're left with are books like this. Got lots of reaction online to this yesterday. This book turned 38 this week. I love you forever. I like you for always. Forever and ever, my baby, you'll be. Can you get through this book without crying? No. It is a challenge. I dare you. Set up your phone. Try and get through it. Tape yourself. Oh, you'll be ugly crying. You'll be ugly crying. The kind of crying, we're covering your face because you don't want anybody to see it. It makes your cheeks are contorted, and your nose is all pushed up, and the tears are streaming down your face. Hits you right in the feels. Right in the feels. So lots of people sharing their love for this book yesterday. Did you have this book? Did you read this book to the kids? And yeah, I pulled it out yesterday and had a little bit of a read of it. No. Do it alone. Just, okay, well, maybe we do have some family time going on. Tosh says Full House and Fuller House were great shows that they used to watch as a family. Janine says Survivor, Amazing Race, The Voice, and American Idol. We still watch those together. I think we have one. I mean, David doesn't live with us anymore. He's got his own place, and Libby's in university. But if we're all together and we're going to watch a show, Big Brother is one that we like to watch. And I don't know if we really necessarily like to watch Big Brother or just scream at the television. We like to scream strategy, scream at each other, scream at the contestants, scream at the moon. It's a lot of fun. But that's the only show left. And before that, I can't remember the last show because they're just, every show is targeted to a different demographic. So it's hard to have a family show. Derek says, nope, no Sheldon. Still rewatching How I Met Your Mother. Friends. Friends is a good family show. But there are some people saying, including the cast members of Friends, Jennifer Aniston recently said that there is a lot of offensive content in Friends. So watch with caution. Because things change. You want to be offended. Watch Archie Bunker. Holy man. Those old episodes of Archie Bunker, and I am anything but woke or politically correct, but even I know that I go, whoa, boy, that ain't going to pass today, man. And even some Married with Children with Al Bundy, I'm like, whoa, funny, really funny, but you're not getting away with that in 2024. You can't make stuff like that anymore. You can't. Molly says, anybody watch Wife Swap? Or... But I think that's what you mean in your comments when you say, wife swap anyone? All of a sudden everyone's, who's Molly on TikTok? It's like, we got Danny and Pete, and it's like, I'm up for it. William, I'm up for it. Yeah, let's go. No, we're talking TV. Relax. Quentin says, Pluto has both a Family Ties channel and a King of Queens channel. I watch both pretty regularly. Yes, but are your kids interested? Like, we're talking family shows. So this means that the kids will sit down and actually watch it with you. Your spouse will, and I'm talking sitting, watching the show, not like this. Huh? What happened? Did you see that? What? What happened? Or are we all just watching TV like this? Are we all just... Oh, did you just... you guys all watch The King of Queens. Bernice says Seinfeld. Oh, Seinfeld's awesome. Just awesome. They do like The King of Queens. That's fantastic. I wonder why. I'm thinking that it maybe... Is it maybe a little... Is it relatable for them potentially? I don't know. They find it. Quentin, the king of Cherry Lane. Pretty relatable in our house. I figured as much. So we'll do a TV quiz coming up next hour. So get your thinking cap on. Be ready to rock and roll. Okay. So I found this interesting, and you might too. Enjoy spending that time with your family watching TV, and enjoy that family time at the cottage. Big hugs when they get home from school, having a snack, take some time, spend some time with them. Enjoy yourself, because Canada is turning into a country of one and done. One and done. Startling new statistics say that in this country, it's official. The Canadian family is two parents, more often than not, single parent, one kid. This is where it's going. And the statistics were released earlier this week. Canada recorded its lowest ever fertility rate for the second year in a row. So the average household is now a couple of parents and one kid. And in some cases, no kids. And all you need to do is ask around. So you thinking of having kids? The overwhelming response these days is no way, man. Look at this picture. Talking about sitting around the TV as a family and watching the boob tube. Look at how many kids they've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy crow. You had some friends that had 7, 8, 9 kids, didn't you? Hi, Carrie. Good morning. The big families. My dad, I think there were 5 or 6, maybe even 7 in my dad's family. His brothers and sisters, huge family. I had lots of uncles, lots of aunties. Even on my mom's side, there were 3, 2 brothers and my mom. And it seemed like in the 80s and 90s kind of went to 3 or 2, and now it's 1. Now we're down to 1. Next generation, there won't be any. Quentin says people are missing out. They're a lot like puppies. Don't say that. Don't say that. This argument pops up all the time because pet owners are like, I don't want kids. I already have a dog, and it's my kid. And then you get these parents that are exhausted, hair disheveled. They haven't had time for themselves since, 5 years. And they're exhausted. They're at their wits' end, and they hear a comment like, I don't need kids. I've got a dog. And you've just finished running like your kids all over Hell's Half Acre, they call it. You're like, no. There is really no comparison. There's a little bit more high maintenance. How many kids in your family? What are some of the biggest families you've seen? Maybe you come from a big family of brothers and sisters. How big? We're moving to 1? We're moving to 1. We've moved to 1. They just don't want to. They just don't want to have kids. Doesn't help that the U.S. Surgeon General back in August warned about the impact of parental mental health, saying that parents have some of the worst mental health on the continent. It's just too tough to do. It's so tough. Now, I really hope that this brings some solace to those who might be catching the show on the podcast, watching the stream, and you're stressed out, you're overwhelmed. You are not alone. This is widespread. Mental health among parents is absolutely awful. It still is, even though we're kind of at the top of the affordability mountain. We're at the maximum affordability crisis. And we'll get through this. You'll get through this. However, on the other side of this, when we do get to the other side, our kids are going to grow up. And then they're going to say, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I don't want to do that. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Debbie says people have no idea what they're missing out on without children in their family. Molly says, I have no money for kids, no patience, and sometimes I end up neglecting easy things that I got to do, let alone feeding and teaching a kid every day. No, thanks. And that is the predominant feeling among young people, Molly. Yellow Jacket says, on my dad's side, there were 14. My mom's side, holy shit, 14. How could you tell they had no hobbies back then? Well, they had a hobby. You got 14 kids. On my mom's side, there were 9. One of my great aunts had 16. Holy cow. Janine says, my dad was one of 11. Molly says, then I bring that up to people, why I don't want to have kids. They always give me shit, say, well, we had to when we had kids in the 90s. I guess that's your choice. Well, and see, that's not fair. Everybody's got to do their own thing. I think what concerns me is that it's the prevailing opinion of young people. It's a group think. Like this is a trend right here. Everybody has to do what's right for them, and kids aren't for everybody. And if you don't think they're right for you, you're probably right, because it's a ton of work. It's a ton of work. It's very rewarding, but it is a ton of work. And I think the big thing is not just as much the work, not just as much the emotional investment, but this is the big one. The cost of kids. It is just far too expensive. From feeding them, apparently that's something you've got to do. You've got to cook for them. Well, chicken fingers again it is. Chicken fingers for the millionth time. Give them a couple of chicken fingers and some pizza pops, and you're good. Debbie says, my mom came from a family of 13. Dad came from a family of 9. And Steelman has a good point. There was a time where it was kind of a competition. Well, Martha's up to 14 kids now. What do you think there, Barry? I think that we're done. I think we're done. We've already got 9. We got to get moving here. Just give them the award. What's the award? What award do you get? And Molly says, at least I'm aware enough, unlike a few people I know that have had kids and then regret it. And there are whisper entries, Reddit entries, groups being formed in social media by parents who secretly admit that they had kids and hate it. One of the interesting parts of the internet, this anonymous, I'm going to confess right now. I'm going to confess I feel terribly guilty. But oh my God, if I was to go back in time, and there's a lot of them. Quentin says, my family is my inspiration. Well, and that's why it's a very personal choice if you're going to have a family. A lot of people have a family and they are inspired for the first week. But unlike a puppy that you can take to the adoption shelter, you cannot return a child. Although some have tried. Maybe you can. I don't know. I don't think so. It is not a thing. And I fear that some people that have had their kids and really weren't ready for it are treating them like Fabergé eggs, which is way worse than deciding not to have kids. Your kid is not a Fabergé egg. Your kid is not an influencer. Your kid is not to be used to beget likes and loves on the internet. Knock it off. Your kids are your kids. Like Quentin says, they should be your inspiration, your attempt to leave something better behind. Because you will leave. We all have to go. We're all standing in line waiting. And they have such young, little, impressionable minds. But it's okay if you don't want to. And it's better you make that choice than to think, yeah, I'll give it a whirl. It's not exactly something you give a whirl. Koenig Stowe says, as a teenager, I didn't think I wanted kids, but I ended up having 4. Hey, Lindy. Yellow Jacket says, when I did my family tree in the 80s, there were 500 descendants of my great-grandparents living. Holy man. That reminds me of dandelions. It's like you got a family of thus Yellow Jacket. Yellow dandelions, 500. Holy cow, that's amazing. But I'll tell you, one thing that will make the kids in your home happy, monster cookies. Cinnamon buns, cinnamon rolls. You will find delectable delights just like Cindy did. Sausage rolls, pizza buns. It's the house of treats, the house of baked treats. They are. Kuiper's Family Bakery, sponsors of the show. Stop on by today. Pick some up for the kids. They love Monster cookies. Everybody loves the Monster cookies. At Kuiper's Family Bakery, get a box of delectable treats or a tray of treats for your crew. Nanaimo bars. When's the last time you had one of those babies? Cream-filled pastries and more. You'll find Kuiper's Family Bakery at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, beside Tasties. You will leave there. Your car will smell like a baker. Go for the smells. You go for the smells, and you stay for the delectable delights at Kuiper's. Oftentimes, when you work at an establishment, you get a discount. The employee discount, they call that. Sometimes it's 5%, 10%, sometimes as much as 20%. Sometimes they give you stuff at cost. It's an exciting thing. It's a nice benefit to have. And guess what? You work at Leon's now until October the 16th because they've got the employee pricing event on. That means you pay what they pay, as if you had worked at Leon's Furniture Superstore. So until the 16th of October, go and check out the amazing deals at Leon's Furniture, Appliances, Electronics, and you pay what they pay if you are working on staff at Leon's. The employee pricing event on for a limited time next couple weeks at Leon's, 3635 Victoria Avenue. And before you get there, filling your house, your new home with the beautiful furniture, you have to make sure that your legal needs, all those I's are dotted and T's are crossed on your new property. Maybe you're buying a piece of land. Going to put a house down on there. Maybe you're buying a new house for this family of 14. Make sure you got a great lawyer, and they don't come any better than Epp Law Office for real estate law, estate planning, estate law, and corporate transactions too. If you're thinking of taking your small business and making it into a corporation, they can take care of you at Epp Law Office. Building lasting relationships one case at a time. You'll be glad you called or DM'd or even dropped on by and asked for Andrea at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC on 18th. 500 kids. That is amazing. 500. Holy man. So millennials are a little upset about generational costumes. This is kind of fun. Oh, it's okay if we get to dress up like the cast of Grease with our leather jacket. But heaven forbid we start dressing like their generation. Have a look at this. This comes to us from Spirit Halloween, or one of those type stores. As we start buying more and more costumes, millennials are kind of freaking out. Oh, my culture is not your costume, she says. Oh, there's Jennifer Aniston, a 90s short-layered wig. Oh, there's Urkel, the neighborhood nerd. The Y2K Pink Mini. Oh, yeah. Yes. The pop princess. There's Britney Spears. It's Britney. Oh, yes. Millennials are like, wait a second. Okay, yeah, cell phone. Yes. They have everything at these Halloween stores, don't they? Shania Twain. Oh, and the Spice Girl. And they don't even have to tell you what group it is. It's just, I love the 90s shirt. My culture, it's not your costume.
We can watch, not your costume. My culture is not your costume.
My culture is not your costume. It's the time to get offended. Oh, he looks cool. He gets the Employee of the Year award. That's not Jason. That's, what the heck is his name? Oh, Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But I think it's hilarious that they're like, oh, it's the time to be offended. Everybody is offended when a costume is made about them. That's thus the meme, right? These memes going around, yeah, people make them themselves, about their own career, about their own lot in life. Halloween. I never realized it was so controversial. It's okay. It's okay if it's the 50s or a hippie, or we can wear tie-dye. But heaven forbid, no. Not the 2000s, because that would mean I'm getting older. And I can't get older. That can't happen. No, it can, and it will. It's a lot of fun. But you know what? I bet you know a lot about television. Are you going to win the Super Mirror Ball Gold Emmy, Golden Oscar Super Mirror Ball Trophy of Fiction coming up next hour? Are you now? Are you? Because it's National TV Family Day, and we're going to test your TV knowledge coming up next hour as well. Costco is once again causing a stir. This time around, they've added a menu to one particular food court, and it's ticking people off. They are getting angry. Now, they haven't touched the $1.50 hot dog, thank God. But we'll tell you what they added and where and why people are upset. Also, losing 100 pounds with this dietitian's 2-ingredient snack, the doorbell camera capturing the moment a mom gives birth on the front porch, and a hack to get your liquids through the TSA checkpoint. I can't verify it. I haven't tried it. Comes from TikTok. This lady says it works. She's done it several times. How to get the liquids through the TSA checkpoint. Is it real? Will it work? We'll watch together. But it's only for the VIPs. It's only for the very important people among us. You. For joining us on Twitch. Because that's where we're headed. Okay, Penelope, Danny, Rose, Keith, Autumn. Oh, that's such a pretty name at this time of year. Autumn. We have to run. Thank you, TikTokers. Thanks for being here. We got to run over to twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Again, the show comes in a podcast form, all tightened up in 40 minutes or less for you in case you're on the road or want something to listen to when you miss the show. Again, it's available at tylerglenshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Moving over to Twitch. Thank you, TikTokers. Catch you tomorrow at 7. Oops, I did it again. I dressed as Britney Spears in a crop top, and everybody freaked out. Ooh, did it again. YouTube, thank you.